sense, did it confuse you or probably help you take a better decision on choosing an outcome?
Not really, because the tool was quite simple. As you told, we just entered the outcomes. So rest everything was done by the tool itself.
Yeah.
And fortunately, the one which the priority which I gave was
That
matching
also.
with the results which tool gave. So I think I was quite
That's
clear.
nice. That's nice. Now, if you have experience, right, or coming from whatever experience that we had when we were coaching people, are one of the biggest gaps or mistakes that we do is we do not define the outcome well, right? Could we just read the outcome that you pick for yourself?
Getting up at 5 a.m. daily and getting my sleep cycle right and completing my morning rituals
Okay.
like meditation.
So if after 30 days I check in with you, right? If this is a goal or an outcome you pick up and I check in with you, would you say what would help you understand that if you succeeded in this or not?
Uh, I would rather take a 21-day challenge or 2 weeks challenge or a week challenge in the beginning. So if I complete 7 days consecutively, I think I would consider myself as a part of like succeeded a part in this whole challenge.
How
is
would
what
you
I
know
feel.
yes or no? That have you reached your outcome or not?
Uh, like in what sense? To be more specific.
So 30 days from now,
Okay.
when I meet Santosh and I say, okay, this is the outcome you picked up,
Hmm.
what would you think would have defined? So how would you define your third part of your outcome was spiritual
Rituals.
rituals,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
How many rituals?
One ritual.
That's the entire thing that I'm talking about. If you don't define that today,
Okay.
is it one, is it two, it is 200, it is 500?
Yes. Yes.
It's
yes.
not difficult for you to know that have you succeeded or not.
Okay.
Why it is important? Again, if we biologically we are defined to reach a particular, our minds are very much conditioned to reach a particular number or a direction.
Correct.
Right? If you guys work in corporate, you that who halla about performance management, the concept is good. Goals are important because it sets an outcome or a end result where you have to do, and then finally you would know this or not that has happened. There could be time dimension, there could be cost dimension, there could be so on and so forth. I'm not going into that route, but what we have done is we call it a process called incred process.
Okay.
Okay. Incred again, as powerful as it sounds, it typically would talk about dimensions. I is for intelligible, right? Intelligible is about keeping the outcomes very very simple, which is something that you're able to understand well. Second is navigate. Is that something you'll be able to navigate well? Does it have the dimension which talks about direction in the overall goal? Is it challenging? Right, not over challenging, but is it challenging enough? So what if you've already say uh, read 40 books and your aspiration is 50? Is that challenging enough? Or should it be 50? Should it be 70? Should it be 100? Is 50 again too high when something that you're over challenging yourself? And so on and so forth. Real again must be achievable, right? I think this is again about you getting a sense of yes, if I pick up something, if I define it well, and now that you know yourself, you should have a result with you, right? So take something which is realistic. I'm a very optimist person. Having said that, there are a few things like if you say in 30 days I need to reach moon, right? That possibly may not sound real unless you are already a scientist who qualified for the question and so forth. Just keep it real is something that you should you think you'll be able to do it. Exact, right? As specific. The example I talked about, your spiritual ritual, is it one, is it two, is it three? Is it at 6 a.m., is it at 5:30, is it 6? So this process is gonna help us go and define it to the last leg and the last dimension which will help us understand will it work or not. Second, our brain, if you give it specific instructions, it responds to that and starts acting accordingly, right? The biggest trend that you see is typically is in the health challenge or the steps challenge. Why has it become so famous? You set a goal that every day I will say take 8,000 steps. And there's a tool which is measuring you 7,800, 7,800, so that's one of the reasons it becomes so successful, and you would see 50% of people are wearing or carrying a device which actually tracks their steps when it comes to health. And D is do it, you know everything you need to know, and what are you waiting for? So This should, as soon as you've defined, right now is when the action will start, and not something that you should say, okay, 6 months later, this is what will happen, this is what I'll do. Not gonna happen. So incred is actually broken down into these steps. To give you an example, what is typically coach? So as a coach, or probably as an employee, if your aspiration is that I need to earn X amount of salary, okay, or you say I need to be the best employee. An incred process would recommend that you need to be a best employee in your department by this time and earning a salary of Z. See the difference. One is generally saying that, okay, one is a very directional push. Second is it is defining the steps and the actual measure of, again in your mind, if that's a target, okay, this I need to be the best employee by, or in the next quarter, or by the next month, so and so forth. It conditions your brain so that your energy start moving in that particular direction. So that's incred process. Pick up the goal that outcome that you guys have figured for yourself, and there is a sheet that I've given to you. It will help you refine it. It will help you translate it. So just follow that sheet. It will help you ask those questions. Is your goal right now intelligible? Is your goal right now reachable? So and so forth. Spend about 5-10 minutes on that. If there are questions in frame, shoot out. Otherwise, not go ahead and look down. Sure.
Yeah.
You want to talk about your goal outcome now, and how is it going through the incred process? You want to talk about that?
Yes, sure.
Just start, repeat with your outcome that you picked for yourself.
Getting up at 5 a.m. daily and getting my sleep cycle right, along with completing my morning rituals.
Okay.
So this is my first and very
The outcome, yeah.
important outcome. So if I have to craft it according to the incred model which you just said, do I have to mention each and every point and then explain how it is matching that?
You should do that.
Okay.
That will help you firm up your outcome better.
Okay. So when it comes to intelligible, I think getting up at 5 a.m. daily, like I want to basically take that 21-day challenge. So I'm thinking somewhere I heard a fact that for any changes to happen, either it may be a lifestyle or anything, it takes 21 days is what I heard, if I'm not wrong. So
Multiple concepts, habit. They say
Yes.
you pick up a new habit in 21 days.
Correct.
There are few institutions which talk about 66 days, but
okay.
that's okay. Whatever you believe in, just go ahead with that, and it's important.
So as of now, I thought of taking this 21-day challenge for myself.
Sure.
So starting from right tomorrow. So this is something which sets
What do
my
you want to
mindset right.
accomplish here?
By the end of 21, 21 days, I would be getting up at 5 a.m. daily and
To
come
do what?
meditation.
Okay.
That is my so once I get up early in the morning, then that means my sleep cycle will also be right automatically. So my main goal is to get that sleep cycle right along with my morning ritual.
What's the end result you're looking for? What would it give to you? What's the transition? What's the transformation? What's the value of this one?
Transformation. I mean, when I say transformation, transformation in my lifestyle. So I get to
what?
see to do the second and third goal which I've to do the second and third outcome which I've kept. So to go on in a day in a much efficient way, I think I need to get up early is what I'm thinking.
Which is fine. I think it's a good one, but still not an outcome that I'm getting from. You're possibly adding steps. You have to be very clear of what you want to achieve. What's the end result?
Yes.
These three are interlinked,
Okay.
but it's something that you're trying to achieve for yourself.
Okay.
Right? What is that end result?
the end result would be like, as of now, I'm thinking to get up at 5 a.m.
Which is fine. So
Yeah.
you get up to do
I-
that.
Okay, I get up at 5 a.m. to complete my morning ritual so that I will be energized to go and pick up the second and third outcome which I've set in a much efficient way.
Leave the second and third. Just say there. Let me just ask the question.
Yeah,
So you want to get up at 5 a.m.
correct.
to do
Morning ritual, meditation,
okay, and that will help you.
so that I'll get myself energized with a peace of mind. So to do my work in a much efficient way. So that is what I'm thinking.
Doing your work.
Getting early in the morning adds 2 or 3 hours extra to his life so that he can complete the reading of the book activities or something.
Yeah,
I think
almost close.
that's what he's trying to do.
So your outcome, could your one outcome be that 50 book that you're talking about? Is that the ultimate outcome in this entire process? See, these are required for you to do that. It's
Correct.
like we need to play sports, I need to bowl or bat for 10 hours at least to hit a century. The outcome is possibly century, at times the outcome is a minimum match and so on and so forth.
Correct.
But from what I'm hearing your end result is adding, and spirituality is a value that you typically talk about. There's something that helps you become better as a human being, as an individual, adds a lot to yourself. So I think that's a ultimate outcome that you're talking about.
Yes,
here.
exactly.
Right.
Exactly. To become a better person.
Good. Now, good part, something that you've done is what the system does is you were already following a concept of breaking your larger goal into smaller, something what we call power leaps. I'm going to talk about it later. But that's a good news. Having said that, from what I'm hearing is your outcome of that 50 books, right, to add to your spirituality and create far more self-credibility for yourself and whatever, is the ultimate outcome that I'm hearing from you.
Yes.
Others are the inputs on how it has to be done.
Okay.
Alright?
Yeah.
But I'll talk about this. What you're doing is something good that you're already doing it, but I can help you provide a structure around on how these important steps which impact an outcome, because I'm talking about a 1 year outcome, right? I'm not talking about a 1 day outcome. So a lot of things have to be done and differently. If you work on projects, you typically see there are multiple stages of a project to lead to your ultimate outcome, right? It's very similar to that. So my sense is, what I'm hearing from you is reading those books is a very, very critical outcome, because it somewhere is giving you a spiritual connect and also helping you evolve better as an individual and to your knowledge and values.
Yes.
All right. And what about navigate? Did you put this goal through the navigate?
So navigate is, I'm thinking to make myself accountable by writing a journal. Like every day, suppose if I get up, I take a note of it and take a note in the journal. So that helps me in terms of accountability. So that's what I'm thinking. Like.
See, navigate is more about how would you measure
Okay.
or put milestones in direction in terms of how do you reach it. So like 50 books by the end of 1 year, right? Does it translate into one book every 20 days?
Yes.
So that's possibly kind of what navigation we talk about,
Yes.
also to an extent, but what you're also saying is helps you at direction. Navigate basically say what's the direction that you are going
Correct.
already.
I think now I got a clear picture about navigate. So my when it comes to navigate with respect to my outcome, I can say after a week, if I complete one book, that means I'm on the track. Because at the end of the year, I need to complete 50 books. So
Good. So one book a
week,
every 20.
one book a week.
One book a week.
So in a year, I think I'll be close to 50.
Good. That makes sense.
So when it comes to challenging, this is a real tough part actually. So as I said, I need to get up early to do all these things. So how do we get up early in the morning is, I believe
Keep that aside.
Huh.
What I'm saying is this goal challenging enough? Is this
Yes,
outcome
it's challenging.
right?
Yes.
And that's the whole point.
Yes.
Right? If it is saying like, okay, I need to stretch, I need to do differently. If it was easy, it was comforting, possibly it's not challenging.
Yeah, it's challenging.
So you believe it is something which is going to be challenging. Real? Is it realistic? Is it? And why are you setting this outcome now? Is it aligned to the other broad objectives of where you want your life to go and so on?
Exactly.
Does
It's
it
real.
comes to-
It's real. So I think if I spend 45 minutes a day, 45 minutes in a day or an hour in a day is very realistic for me, which I can do. So I feel this goal is realistic.
Good. And you've been able to put a dimension on exact
Yes,
what are
yes.
the deadlines and
Yes.
so and so forth. Yeah, I
Yes.
could hear that you talked about one
Book
a
a
week.
week.
You also talked about 45 minutes. Did you write something about the commitment in terms of what essentially would you do or commit to yourself to ensure that this one is done? And I think this is where you're getting up early, having a good sleep time,
Yes.
and spending time with yourself possibly become an extremely important piece. Like these are the things if you do from tomorrow,
Correct.
possibly is going to help you reach a better.
Yes.
Right. Good. So what I need you to do is combine these and convert into a statement.
Yes.
Right. When I say that, I will get up at 5 a.m. starting tomorrow and spend 45 minutes in reading a book or whatever organization motive you do, so that by the end of every week I am able to complete a book which is on self-help or whatever
Yes.
you're talking about, and which means that you are able to complete 50 books in a year.
Yes.
This is the steps. So
Yes.
if you see there are dimensions of time, effort, input,
Exactly.
challenges, realisticness, and this is how. This is what essentially incred does. Is help you break it down into more specifics, which again gives a message to our brain saying that this is doable in the detail.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So my incred outcome will be as you guided me, so I can craft it in this way. So I had a confusion about the two outcomes. Now actually I got a clear picture that my first outcome is helping me to achieve the second outcome, which is actually my outcome.
Those are actions. Those are things
Yeah.
that you need to do to
Yeah.
achieve that. Yeah.
So now it's clear that that's not an outcome, but it's helping me to achieve the main outcome. So my outcome will be I'm going to get up at 5 a.m. every day and spend 1 hour reading the book which I am taking at a time for the next 21 days.
Okay. By the 21 days.
It's 3 weeks. So that I can navigate in these 3 weeks. Have I completed 3 books? So I don't know whether it's proper.
No, okay. I didn't hear the 3 books in that. I
Okay,
heard the
okay.
21 days.
Okay,
I-
then I need not have to consider 21 days then.
You can, no problem with
Okay.
that. It again adds a milestone. Absolutely okay with that. But when you were talking about, I thought you were talking about 21 days for one book.
3 books
3 books. Okay.
Yeah.
So possibly that could be added, and you are starting this from
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Great. Right. Good. Before I come to the next stage of this one, also write down your baselines. You have your 6 baselines.
Yeah.
Think of this outcome, right? And see which of your baselines are actually being met in this outcome and how. Spend about 5 minutes there. It's a very powerful connect because it gives us the strength and a belief and also power to make sure that you're putting everything that you have to ensure those outcomes are met. Right? So think of your outcome that you've come across, think of your 6 baselines, and just try to create a connect that which of your baselines. We talked about baseline expressions as an activity, something like that. Similarly, how are your baselines getting expressed with this outcome? Right? So think about whatever findings of that and then
Yeah.
yeah. What did you learn from the process?
I learned that the goal setting is just vague and baselines is very particular. Like you're asking me when are you going to do it?
Outcome
How
is
are you
there.
going? Yeah. So outcome. So you are asking me when are you going to do it? How much? So that time I was thinking. So I think this outcome is really powerful. I'm feeling right now at this point.
Sure. Anything you could Rakesh?
Same thing. Yeah, difference between goal and outcome.
Exactly.
The main thing that we realize is that
Yeah.
we always speak about
Correct.
goals. 5 years I'll do that. I'll achieve this, but there's no practicality in that. Now you are come to the reality and then having outcomes is much more important and more realistic than the goals.
Yeah.
Good. That helps. Now, with that done, since that baseline doesn't have a direct link to that. I'll tell you optically or representation point how does it help. Now we're going to move to the next step of this process. We call it the challenges. Now whenever we set up a goal for ourselves, if you pick up a goal like in a sports, you pick up a goal that this is what you want to do as a team. You also need to identify what are the possible challenges that you're going to face. The biggest challenge, any idea what the biggest challenge could be when you're setting or when you're picked up an outcome?
Time management.
Okay.
Fear that what if we are not able to do that?
So the biggest challenge any one of us who would face, and this is not something that we can. What I'm gonna tell is not that something doesn't happen to me and will happen to you. It happens to everybody. To keep on happening. It's gonna be our encodes. Okay. Now encodes at a point of time, we identified encode in a particular context with top 5, but there are millions of them. Okay. Every time you pick up an outcome, every time you stretch out, you're gonna have an encode or a few encodes which are gonna pop up and say you can't do it or it is not happening. Right? It was dormant earlier, it has become active, so and so forth, but it will keep on happening. Again, when you're setting a goal, it's extremely important to see are there possible encodes that are gonna block you. Right? If yes, write them down, convert them into e-code. We now know the process of what encodes will do. How do you essentially write it down and overcome that? For any outcome that you pick up, the ultimate outcome, pick that up. Do write it down. So on the left hand side, write 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, whatever encodes do you think which are going to stop you from doing that. They could be same, they could be new, doesn't matter. And if you are coming out with encodes, try to write down the encodes which essentially, again, you're going to talk to yourself or you're going to own up or acquire for yourself to ensure that these do not become a bottleneck or a inhibitor. Yeah, take just a quickly go through that, and if you have encodes, just write it down in terms of what encodes that stop you from. Sure. So we come to part 2 of this one. Now once you've written that, see this is encode and decode is an awareness piece, right? So once you're done, just when you're doing an outcome, and if you think something is not going out, that's part 1 of the challenge. The part 2 of the challenge is what you guys were talking about. Situationally, like for you, you believe that time management could be a challenge because your priorities of the life at this stage may be different. Similarly, you talked about self-confidence. Fear, right?
So losing confidence.
If it is not encode, these could be realistic situations that you essentially would know and you would know it better than anybody else. Again, part 1 we've written the encodes and decodes. Here, write down those open challenges. Okay, when you're writing it down, write the challenge, write a solution that you think, and just say how difficult is it gonna be. Again, write it down so that you know. And our minds would accept. If you write something down, okay, I accept this is a fear or this is a challenge. That's the first stage of addressing that and overcoming. Again, with the outcomes that you picked up, look at these, it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, whatever. Look at the challenges, what's the solution, and how big, how difficult it is. Okay, medium, small, very large, so and so forth. How much is it going to impact your overall journey? Just take about 5 minutes and try it. Sure. And any of the challenges you want to share?
Yes, the first challenge is which I am facing currently is because sometimes I'll be night shift.
Mhm.
So when it comes to sleeping early, so that is the main challenge which I feel I'm facing right now.
Okay. What's the difficulty level?
It's high actually.
It's high.
Yeah.
What are the possible solutions that you could think of?
The possible solutions may be if I go early to office, then if I complete my work early, then there are chances that I can come back at least 2 hours before, like 2 hours early than which is expected. So I think I can make that. So that is the biggest challenge.
But you have a possible solution for that.
Yes, this is a possible solution. The only solution is to go early, complete work early, and then come back. So that I'll be saving 2 hours.
Makes sense. Okay. Done. So do that for the 561. I think
Yeah.
we can have a conversation. And I'm sure you'll be again as a group. It'll be good if you guys can talk about the challenges. And I'm sure somebody from some experience